16 of the biggest psychopaths in history. Throughout history, certain figures have risen to prominence not only for their actions, but also for the chillingly dark traits they exhibited. These individuals, often displaying a lack of empathy, remorse, and a penchant for manipulation, have etched their names into the annals of history with bloody ink. While the term psychopath might evoke images of fictional villains, these traits have manifested in real people, shaping the course of historical events with devastating consequences. It's crucial to acknowledge that diagnosing historical figures with psychopathy is a nuanced endeavor. Mental health assessments, as we know them today, were not conducted in the past. However, by meticulously examining their actions, motivations, and the accounts of those who cross their paths, we can piece together a glimpse into the minds of these enigmatic figures. In this article, we will look at the lives of 16 individuals who have exhibited tendencies associated with psychopathy. This list, while not exhaustive, serves as a stark reminder of the capacity for darkness that can reside within the human psyche. 1. Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy was a charismatic serial killer who charmed his way into the lives of numerous young women in the 1970s before brutally taking their lives. His manipulative nature and chilling lack of remorse cemented his reputation as one of history's most notorious psychopaths. Bundy's case exposed the inherent dangers of psychopathy, as his ability to seamlessly blend into society allowed him to evade capture for a prolonged period. His story serves as a haunting cautionary tale about the importance of recognizing the subtle signs of psychopathy. 2. Elizabeth Bathory, a Hungarian countess with a sinister legacy. Elizabeth Bathory is believed to have tortured and murdered hundreds of young women. Her alleged sadistic tendencies and apparent pleasure in inflicting pain are consistent with the traits of a psychopath. Bathory's case, while shrouded in myth and legend, paints a disturbing portrait of an individual consumed by cruelty. Her story stands as a chilling testament to the depths of human depravity. 3. Adolf Hitler, the architect of the Holocaust. Adolf Hitler's genocidal actions and utter disregard for a human life are indicative of a profound lack of empathy and remorse. Hitler's rise to power and the unspeakable horrors committed under his regime are the catastrophic consequences that can arise when psychopathic tendencies intertwine with unchecked power. His legacy serves as an enduring warning against the perils of blind obedience and the seductive allure of extremist ideologies. 4. Joseph Stalin. The Soviet dictator Joseph Stalin orchestrated the deaths of millions through purges, forced labor camps, and engineered famines. His ruthlessness and indifference to human suffering are chilling hallmarks of psychopathy. Stalin's reign of terror was characterized by paranoia, brutality, and a complete disregard for human rights. His actions stand as a grim testament to the devastating impact psychopathy can have on a national scale. 5. Idi Amin. The Ugandan dictator Idi Amin's brutal regime and flagrant human rights abuses left an indelible scar on his nation. His erratic behavior, sadistic tendencies, and utter lack of remorse align with the profile of a psychopath. Amin's rule was marked by violence, corruption, and the persecution of ethnic minorities. His story is a stark reminder of the destructive potential of unchecked power and the depths of depravity to which individuals can sink. 6. Pol Pot. As the leader of the Khmer Rouge regime in Cambodia, Pol Pot orchestrated the deaths of an estimated 1.5 to 2 million people through forced labor, starvation, and execution. His radical ideology and callous disregard for human life are indicative of a psychopathic mindset. Pol Pot's relentless pursuit of a utopian agrarian society through extreme measures resulted in the deaths of a significant portion of the Cambodian population. His actions underscore the dangers of unbridled fanaticism and the potential for psychopathic leaders to inflict unimaginable suffering. 7. Ivan the Terrible. The first Tsar of Russia, Ivan IV, earned the moniker the Terrible for his brutality and paranoia. His reign was marred by purges, executions, and the establishment of a secret police force that instilled terror in the populace. Ivan's actions, including the murder of his own son, reveal a profound disregard for human life and a propensity for violence. His legacy serves as a cautionary tale about the corrupting influence of power and the potential for psychopathic tendencies to emerge in leadership roles. 8. Caligula. The Roman Emperor Caligula's reign was characterized by cruelty, extravagance, and erratic behavior. His penchant for executions, sexual deviancy, and bizarre acts suggests a deeply disturbed personality. Caligula's story serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked power and the potential for individuals with psychopathic traits to ascend to positions of authority, where their destructive tendencies can have far-reaching consequences. 9. Gilles de Rais, a French nobleman and former companion-in-arms to Joan of Arc. Gilles de Rais was later convicted of the torture, rape, and murder of hundreds of children. His sadistic tendencies and utter lack of remorse aligned with the characteristics of psychopathy. De Rais's case is a chilling example of how evil can lurk beneath a veneer of respectability. His story underscores the importance of vigilance and the need to protect vulnerable populations from those who seek to exploit and harm them. 10. Belle Gunness, an American serial killer, is believed to have murdered numerous suitors and family members to amass wealth. Her cold-bloodedness and lack of empathy are emblematic of psychopathy. Gunness's case demonstrates the deceptive nature of psychopathy, as her ability to manipulate and exploit others for personal gain highlights the importance of recognizing the subtle signs of psychopathic behavior. 11. H.H. Holmes. H.H. Holmes, often considered America's first serial killer, constructed a murder castle in Chicago, complete with secret passages, gas chambers, and a crematorium. His calculated cruelty and indifference to human suffering solidified his place among history's most notorious psychopaths. Holmes's ability to lure victims with charm and charisma before subjecting them to unspeakable horrors is a chilling testament to the manipulative tactics employed by psychopaths. His case serves as a haunting reminder of the potential for evil to masquerade as normalcy. 12. Myra Hindley. Alongside her partner, Ian Brady, Myra Hindley participated in the Moors murders, a series of child abductions, sexual assaults, and murders in 1960s England. Her lack of remorse and active involvement in these heinous crimes are indicative of psychopathy. Hindley's case shocked the nation and exposed the depths of human depravity. Her unflinching participation in the torture and murder of innocent children cemented her status as one of Britain's most reviled figures. 13. John Wayne Gacy. A seemingly ordinary contractor, John Wayne Gacy led a double life as a serial killer, luring young men to his home and murdering them. His ability to maintain a facade of normalcy while committing unspeakable acts is a chilling example of psychopathy's deceptive nature. Gacy's case revealed the disturbing reality that psychopaths can often hide in plain sight, blending into communities and preying on unsuspecting victims. His story serves as an eerie reminder of the importance of vigilance and the need to trust our instincts. 14. Eileen Wuornos. Eileen Wuornos, a prostitute turned serial killer, murdered 7 men in Florida between 1989 and 1990. Her history of abuse and trauma, combined with her lack of remorse, paints a complex picture of a deeply troubled individual. Wuornos's case raises questions about the role of nature versus nurture in the development of psychopathy. Her story highlights the importance of understanding the underlying factors that contribute to violent behavior. 15. Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer's gruesome crimes, which included murder, dismemberment, and cannibalism, shocked the world. His fascination with death and lack of empathy are emblematic of psychopathy's darkest aspects. Dahmer's case exposed the depths of human depravity and the potential for individuals to commit unimaginable acts of violence. His story serves as a grim reminder of the importance of mental health awareness and intervention. 16. Harold Shipman. British Dr. Harold Shipman is believed to have murdered hundreds of his patients over the course of his career. His methodical approach and apparent lack of remorse are indicative of psychopathy. Shipman's case is a chilling reminder of the potential for abuse of power within the medical profession. His ability to manipulate and exploit his patients' trust highlights the importance of vigilance and oversight.